Welcome to Train Conductor World. This is the fun little game where you try and avoid train crashes with trains while changing tracks, and this is episode 2. Now, I had a bit of a problem with playing this game because it kept crashing as soon as I tried to go into Bruges. So, I'm trying again by going into Mons. And did you notice a star sits on top of each train? The star stays there unless the train stops for too long. We actually covered this in episode 1. So keep the trains moving to collect the stars. If you collect 5 stars, all trains speed up. So basically, if you do well at this game, you get penalised. The more stars mean more coins. How many stars can you collect? Collect 10 stars in one round. Best so far 5. As I say, I had a problem. The game kept crashing. So... oh, that was close. Very close to a train crash there. Managed to collect 10 stars in one round. Can't say fairer than that. But I'd actually laid my spare bits of track that I got in the first episode, and then the game crashed. So, oh, nice train crash. Here's a tip: if it gets difficult, stop a few trains. What do you think I was trying to do? I do love it when the game gives you instructions and you were doing that anyway. But I earned a bit more gold and got a prize. Which, strange enough, is a new wooden track tile. Yeah. You notice little quirks about this game. But you can see where I try to lay track. There's a bit outside Cologne, there's a bit above Paris. But if a city has comes on a quest on it, then it doesn't tell you how many stars you've earned. So here I am having another go at Mons, having failed the first time around. Trying to get the hang of this game once again. Because, well, sometimes I'm not as good as I'd like to think I am. Now there's a wonderful little ball in the way, which I want to actually hit, because that gives extra gold. And if you've watched me play any game at all, you know how much I like money. Now, I say things like that, and yet, as I happily said, this channel is not monetized in any way, shape or form at this point, and I doubt it will be for the foreseeable future. So whilst I like money in games, it's not my driving motivation in life. Okay, so I have 2 stars. I think I already had 2 stars on Mons, but that was the best I'd done up to this point. So I've now got to try Chaos mode. And Chaos mode is a tad chaotic, to put it politely. And to get the full star on, or the full big star on Chaos mode, you've actually got to get all the stars. Which doesn't look like I'm going to do that this time, because I've already had to stop the trains for too long. But I'm still learning. Nobody's perfect, not even me. So I've delivered 10 trains so far and got 8 stars. Yeah, this game looks relatively easy, and to be honest, at this stage, compared to how difficult it does get, I'll wait for this big train to go flying past. Yeah. Oh, another fast train coming. Just to really help cause me chaos. Forgot what I was saying now. Yes, compared to how difficult this game does get, this is relatively easy, but it does take a little bit of practice before you get the hang of it. It's not quite as difficult a learning curve as Conduct Deluxe was. As I said, if you've got a special event, finish around in Bruges in this case, you see there's no stars on top of Bruges. And here we go with the wonderful river. And 4 tracks rather than just the 3. And some really big trains. And that was very close to a train crash. And I got a train wrong. But I did deliver a lot of cargo, which is a nice chunk, which also, if I finish a round in Bruges, is enough to earn me yet another prize. And a new wooden track tile. Because, well, why not? So now you can see the 2 stars are back above me on Bruges, well they were. And this was me trying to figure out if I could replace track easily or what I could do, but I'm slowly making my way towards Cologne. Now I can't remember if it was when I was doing this or shortly after that I discovered there is a track tile exchange tool where you can give it multiple wooden tiles and get a steel tile in exchange, which is kind of nice. And there's also a tile buying place which they want you to spend real money on. And fair enough, they made a good enough game that they want you to buy stuff from them because people don't work for free. However, I tend not to buy stuff in mobile games. I'm not a big fan of... Okay. Yeah, I'm playing with a new bit of software for the voiceover, so I'm still learning how this works. We will see if this works at the end or not, because I didn't like the Animotica software putting its watermark on the videos, and also its voice recording is not good because it doesn't allow you to adjust the volume you record at, so it only records at 80% of the volume, which is not great. But that was me doing my best at... That was Bruges, wasn't it? And in the end, I get a nice big star. That was Chaos level, and I actually conquered Chaos level. I get to claim yet another prize, which is a new wooden track tile. Strangely enough. So I'm trying to join Paris up to Bruges. I'm also trying to connect Cologne at this point. Now oh, yes, Rotterdam has a little bit of money in it as well, and every 2.5 hours it gives me more money. Don't remember where I put this track tile. I'm guessing probably coming out down from the bottom of Cologne. But this is where I was thinking, which is always difficult for me. No, I decided not to do anything. After all that thinking, I've run out of objectives for now. The next one will appear in 43 minutes and 38 seconds. But you can continue playing rounds to earn more coins. And that is one of the nice little things about this game, is you can keep playing the same thing over and over just to up your money and get prizes, so you can happily expand your reach. So you can then advance. It's not like some games where you have to keep doing new things to continue continuing. You know what I mean? That's not good. That looks like a train crash. Oh, close. Here comes one of these super fast trains. Here comes another super fast train. To be honest, I think this game would probably be easier actually on an iPad or some kind of device where you can use your finger rather than a mouse, because I keep losing the mouse position whilst I'm playing this game. I'm learning, but that Chaos level? I do forget. Yep, that was Chaos level completed. So I now have 3 stars at Mons as well as Bruges. Always good for feeding the ego. Yes. Rotterdam will fill up in 2 hours 11 minutes. You can actually collect the money that's there now, if you so desire. So this is me looking around thinking, what do I do now? What do I do now? And essentially I have to